So this is the EUREKA E20 Plus, and it's really small, and that's a good thing because it's taking a lot of the knowledge that we already have about upright vacuums, and it's just putting inside a RoboVacuum base station. So what the EUREKA is allowing us to do is just take the entire dustbin to the garbage, empty it, don't get your hands dirty, and just bring it right back, and lock it back into place. This is the EUREKA E20 Plus. It comes with AI 3D obstacle avoidance, and for people who are not fans of having cameras on their Robovacs, this will not come with a camera, and it's going to be coming with a very small body that is going to be mirroring kind of the body you get on a upright vacuum. The secret of the EUREKA E20 Plus is going to be the small size and versatility of its self-emptying station, and because it has that multi-cyclone technology, it really mirrors what you get on traditional upright vacuums. The overall size of the self-emptying base is only 7 inches wide. It's going to be 9.61 inches deep and 17.52 inches tall. So it is going to be a lot more narrow than the traditional Robovac and the traditional clean stations you might get from brands like Roborock and iRobot, and that makes a huge difference, especially if space is a premium inside of your home or you have a smaller home. The base for your E20 Plus is going to be shared with your E10S Robovac from EUREKA, and it's going to have an on-off switch on the back so you can turn it on and off. Now it's important to note how to reattach your Mop Pad here. So it's going to slide in, and there's a little kind of like a firm area on that Mop Pad which just allows it to slide in, and then you're going to attach it with the Velcro. Then you're going to be attaching it inside and clipping it in because it does have that feature where it's going to be able to pick up the Mop Pad just about 10 millimeters. This will be the sliding locking mechanism on your dustbin, and honestly I like the dustbin because it just is incredibly effective, and because it's clear you can see exactly what it picked up. So the EUREKA is coming with a very simple setup here. You have the 3 buttons in the center. I mean, everyone has their buttons in different locations. This cover is not going to be removable, so it's a different type of design, and I think this comes down to just better efficiency. So what EUREKA is really trying to do is make a better budget or value Robovac that's going to have similar performance to the premium Robovacuums without breaking the bank. And one way they are able to do that is going to be with the PET Brushroll. So this PET Brushroll is not going to be as intricate as some of its competition, but because it's thicker, and we're just going to take it out. Because it's thicker, and you can see how it looks here, and heavier, it's going to do a good job just getting into the fibers and picking it up. And if you guys look closely here, on each of the brushes, there's going to be grooves, so that's going to be just combining and picking up things better than if it was just smooth. And this is going to be a very wide cavity, and that wide cavity also allows it to pick up heavier debris. So it's really trusting the amount of suction power it has, combining that with the larger battery inside, and then just adding features that are comparable to the more premium high-end Robovacs so that you're getting a comparable experience but not paying the same price. Under a feature you didn't know you needed, but once you have it, you'll appreciate it, is going to be the ability to just pick up the base by the handle and just move it into the corner or wherever you want it hidden, and then you could just hide the Robovacuum, allowing you to minimize the overall space if space is a premium in your home. You can see how small the footprint is here. It's very, very narrow. That's kind of cool. So we're going to send out our EUREKA E20 Plus out. We're just going to hit create new map. And to show you how quickly the LiDAR is working, in just the first few seconds you can see how comprehensive this map is. So really the value proposition of your EUREKA is going to be that it is going to have some of the more advanced mapping and AI obstacle detection systems, while it's going to be priced in that budget range category. So it's less likely to get stuck, but also more likely to do a better job because it's just going to be avoiding obstacles better. And even though your EUREKA will not have a front-facing camera, it still works very well and it sees very well. It almost acts just like it had a camera, and that's because of the improvements you get in terms of how close it needs to get to detect what's on the floor. And it's not bumping into things. That's a really nice aspect of your EUREKA here. Another interesting thing about the EUREKA E20 is actually going to be on the brush roll. So what we've noticed is that because these rollers are so thick
and they're actually quite tall. You'll hear it actually scraping on a lot of these surfaces on your floor as well as your hardwood, but it's soft, so it does a good job picking things up and getting deeper into the carpet fibers and picking up pet hair than I had originally hypothesized. I thought this would not do as well, but actually it surprised me and did better than expected. So our RoboVacuum has finished vacuuming the living room as well as the hallway and the foyer. And we are just going to let it come back to its base, and we're going to see how dirty the tank is. It is very good at finding its base here. So we just press the button and it's already back, and you can see it doesn't even guess. It just goes directly to its base so that its pathing is very accurate. And then let's see how easily it's going to connect to it. And I also want to see if you can see how much of the material and debris is going to get sucked into that dirty tank inside of the self-cleaning station. So that's what the secret is. It's going to be able to empty that tank and do a very good job. It's going to completely suck everything out. And as you can see, it's a lot of different types of debris, not even the small kind. And if I just open the tank here, I want to see how this tank looks. The dustbin is going to be clear. So it is clear inside. It does that very quietly, and there's no loss of suction, just boom. And it's not even that loud. This has to be one of the quieter of all of the self-cleaning stations that we tried. It might be the quietest and the most powerful of them.
Start cleaning the designated area.
What's interesting to me is actually going to be the dustbin. So the dustbin on your unit is large. So this comes with a large dustbin, but it also comes with a water tank. And that's how this mopping works. So the mopping is something that you add the water to. Your unit is not dispensing water. There's no auto mopping here. This is basically a robo vacuum that has a wet jet feature attached to the Mop Pad. What is quite nice about the EUREKA is going to be the build quality and the finishes. So they have a matte finish here, and I like the overall look and design of the EUREKA. They have their remodeled logo with that E that also looks like an M if you flip it on the side. Actually, it looks quite modern even when you compare it to more expensive robo vacuums that just have larger footprints and larger base stations. But other than that, the entire system is pretty simple. Because you're getting an advanced robo vacuum, it doesn't come with that front-facing camera, and that might be a good thing for some people, because if you're worried about any of that security risk, it's better not to have one. And if you're looking at the self-cleaning station, you notice that there is no tray here, so it's going to have a lot smaller footprint, and there's not a lot of wasted space. There's still a filter inside, but there's just less wasted space.
Let's talk about the overall app experience. Pairing with your EUREKA E20 Plus is going to be a breeze. Once you download the app, you can just automatically connect to it, and inside the app you have the ability to change your cleaning preferences. You have your suction power, water level, your mop mode. So that's going to actually control if you want the mop mode to be active or not. If you don't have it on, the mop pad will not be in contact with the ground. And then you can change it between full rooms, full, and zones inside the main interface. Inside these settings, now you have schedule cleaning in case you wanted to assign or schedule when you want your unit to clean. You can also adjust your map for multi-floor. So you're having a lot of the advanced app experience here, even though it does not come with a front-facing camera. You do also get that customized map and the do not disturb mode. And again, it is really similar to all of the other RoboVacuums in that premium space. It just doesn't give you that front-facing camera as well as those security cam features. There's going to be one particular setting that I want to highlight. It's going to be your automatic dust collection settings. So you can control how frequently you want the dust collection to happen. And dust collection mode just means how powerful do you want the suction to remove everything out of its dustbin into the dust cup. So it could be quick, standard, and deep.
So ultimately, what's our verdict on the EUREKA E20 Plus is that it's going to be a good value. And as a RoboVacuum, it's incredibly versatile because you're getting that long-lasting battery life at 3 hours. It's going to have that small but very effective self-cleaning station. It might not be the fanciest of all the RoboVacs, and it might not have the best mopping features. So the EUREKA J20 Plus's mopping is going to be quite effective, but it's going to be effective for the first 200 or 300 square feet, because that's where you're going to get the biggest limitation here. Because you have to imagine you have a very thin mop pad, and this is going to get saturated and wet very quickly. The other part about it is, how does it clean itself after every session? You have to do it manually because you're not getting a clean station that's going to have some type of auto cleaning or auto drying function for your mop pads. Those are going to be on the more premium or more expensive RoboVacuums. What you are getting something is going to be similar to a wet jet. And that's my point on the EUREKA E20 Plus, that even though it doesn't come with the front-facing camera, the LiDAR and that AI obstacle detection system allows it to avoid majority of obstacles and finish almost every session that we tried it on. And again, that is something that is incredibly useful, especially if you live in a house that's busy. So you have kids, you have cords, you have pets, there's going to be stuff on the floor. You're going to need a RoboVacuum to avoid those obstacles more so than you need one that's going to be overly powerful or have the best and newest features. Because if your RoboVacuum cannot finish a session, it's not going to be incredibly useful to you. So finding one that's going to be a good value, that doesn't have a large footprint, that's coming with a good amount of suction power at 8,000 Pascal, that's going to also be able to finish this session, is going to make this an incredibly effective RoboVacuum and also a good buy. So we think the EUREKA is something that is going to be worthy of your consideration, and we think because of the smaller footprint, and it's going to be great for people who live in smaller homes or apartments, this might be one that you want to consider. That's also going to make your life easier. So with that, thanks for watching, everybody. This is Dave with the French Glow. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below. We will get back to you. And please hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help support our channel. And I'll catch you next time. This is Dave with the French Glow signing off. Bye, bye, bye.